What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Crust. We are back. We're trying to make it through our night, which we've got a little bit of capacity left today. I think one thing we'll definitely be doing in the morning, though, is possibly getting more solar panels down. Because I think we've got enough batteries to last. It's just that I don't have enough panels to last. What do these guys cost? Okay, we do have some resources, so let's get that down. Get all these guys down, because I think this is going to be probably the better idea. Get more panels down, so when morning comes around, we should have enough capacity to fill up our batteries. I think we've got enough batteries to last a night. Now, one thing I really want to do is get the salvage research. I don't know where the salvage research is. I've had to look in between episodes, see if I can find it, but no, cannot. I'm excited to be back on the Crust, though. Hopefully, you guys are as excited as I am. We're probably going to build sort of like the same layouts as we had last time. Obviously, I think putting this guy back down where this guy was, I think is going to be a good idea. We'll put these guys down back as well. Most of this will just get salvaged, but need to figure out where the research is for it. Oh wow, looks like we're almost done here with these guys. Lovely. Running down low on these guys, but here comes the sun, which means we should be generating power again. Oh yeah. I think what we'll do down here as well is we'll start getting ready for things down here. We have got plenty of... Actually, we've got one thing what needs repairing, so we'll just go tell them to go repair that. And we're in Lunar Day now, so what we'll do is we'll start getting these guys turned back on. Get the miners back on. Start getting things pushed back down over here, and we'll get these guys turned on here in a moment. Can't build this yet anyway, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove those for now. I'll leave that there for now, just in case. Yeah, all this is going to get changed down here as well. So research completed. It looks like we're pushing research over here as well. So we're doing quite good actually. What's the nearest one's going to be finished? Unironic repair I wanted pretty straight off the get-go. Obviously getting this here is a good thing to grab. What else do we want? Don't really want the drones doing the oxide extraction. Just trying to figure out what else I want to go down. Or we get this next, and then we can start going down here. That'll be good. Don't know if that's technically the salvaging research or not, I'm not sure. Yeah, one thing we need to do is we just need to keep an eye on these, because it looks like these guys are completing fairly quickly. So I need to get another green research and another social in. So let's get electrical in next. For that, we need to get an orange one in. Something over here. Multiple regolith refinery, that's what we want. So it looks like we're going to have to research that first. That's what I want, the multi-regolith refinery, which means it'll make our regolith production in here a lot better.
Research complete.
Halfway there, but we still need a landing platform. The sooner we finish building it, the sooner we can make money.
Send these guys back on. Send you back on. We should have enough. We should have more than enough power now. I guess what we can do is, because it's early doors, we'll try and get this guy operational. And I just turned him off by accident. My bad. Just scan over there, see what we can find.
Objective achieved.
There we go. There's our titanium. Crust reward. Nice.
Great job. Now build a components factory and supply it with titanium and steel. I'm sure, Director, this will be an easy task for you.
Oh yeah, easy task. Right, let's start getting our drones out over here. So, guess what we'll do is we'll do a nice little thing there, and we'll just go off over here like that. Research completed. Online markets.
Director, here's the latest news regarding contracts. To resume shipments to Earth, we'll need to restore communication and significantly expand production. If we manage this in the near term, I'll negotiate an extremely lucrative contract with the aerospace company FASM. They've lost their supplier and are willing to pay generously for an urgent order. I'm still looking into the matter, but be prepared to devote all resources to this effort if you want to maximize the benefits. I'll return as soon as new information becomes available.
Alright. Our drones down here should begin mining. I guess what we'll do is I'll knock up to 4 just so we can get this mined out a little bit easier. We do have ice here, which is in a bit of a dodgy spot. I think my ice was here last time. So, might change this up here a little bit. We might actually make over here where we build. Oh, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually make it back here maybe. Let's just turn this guy on. I just want to see if there's anything back here. Not really. Turn that guy back off. Don't really need it on all the time. But yeah, we're cracking away on down here very, very nicely. Just get this research done, really. Right now we're researching the landing pads. So we got the landing pads done. Guys working on that. We can get this researched. We've already got this research. We'll get this guy researched ASAP. We'll get one of these guys down. I'm gonna plan to have 2, but for now we'll just get. Well, we're gonna rip all this out anyway eventually, so. Also just need to keep an eye on this as well. We've got 3K which we can have in there, but on with you. Okay, yeah, I need to build I build some of these. Did not build that in the right place at all.
Research complete.
What are you producing? You're producing steel. You're going to be steel production, and you're going to be silicon. That's new. Gotta drag this up now. Right. Now we're wasting some science points, so let's actually just hit pause here a second. What are we wasting? Green. Get green in here then. Slow it down. Going a little bit too fast. Well, yet again, we are going into solar night as well, so yeah, we've got 29 days left. We've got quite a few days left on the good old batteries, which is good. Means we're definitely getting enough power throughout the day. Here's our resource mine right here. Yeah, I might have to actually do it over this way instead. Back over here, maybe. This is where I'm going to put the facility for people when we get them. And I'm thinking maybe put resources here for now. I'm going to have massive production here. Mostly here, actually. Kicking stuff out over here. I've only got one module offline, that's fine. Right, let's get this facility going, shall we? Do regular. Oh, nope, wrong button. That was rotate me, not it. Extractor is what I wanted. Build that extractor. What we're building, a component of factory. This guy requires steel and titanium, so I guess what we'll do is we'll stick it down here for now. And I guess what I'll do is I'll put that there like so. I'm going to be making titanium. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a storage platform around about here. Actually, I'll build it there like that. And then they can come down there and into there like so. You can come out there and into there. And you can come out of there. Down here. Into there. One thing I need to do now is build those.
Research complete.
And then one thing we need to do is get power over here. We just completed some research. Means I'm wasting some science points. Let's just pause it here quickly because I don't really want to waste science points. We're very, very quickly getting through this research, so yeah, I want to make sure we're not wasting anything ever. And after that, I've got orange going. Blue's going to do that. Okay, good, cool, right. Let's get some power off over here.
Research
Like so.
complete.
Oh, great. Do is I'll stick that there like that. There we go. That there should be getting everything over here done. Just nice. Energy shortage. Oh. Landing platform's done. Okay, what we need to do next is probably going to be the beds researched. Then I think we're going to get... Hey, how it doesn't tell you how long is left in this. It only tells you how long is left in the top one. What should we get done next? Yeah, probably get that one done. And then we can get this one done. Could also get smart concrete done as well, actually. I'm pretty sure the smart concrete factory allows us to use, instead of regolith, it gets us to use some other bits and pieces. There's only energy shortage because of this. We haven't quite built everything yet. And I think I've got a little bit too many miners, so I'll just knock that down to 2. I don't think I'm really mining anything right now, am I? Just get some more of this mined out, just so it makes that a bit easier, a bit nicer. We are on our way as well to get this guy done, which there's big news once we get that done. Rare earth elements, yeah, we're not really needing those yet, but yeah, I definitely want the multi-regolith refinery. Because then I'm going to be setting up all of these guys to go into one refinery, and then everything else gets moved. There we go. It's doing its thing. And you're going to house titanium. And I want you fully maxed out. And then what I'm going to do down here is build another storage platform, and you're going to be making components, but you also need... Hold on a second. I think I accidentally selected these into the wrong ports. Titanium goes into that one. Steel goes into that one. There we go. Try not to waste credits as much, because when everything's this low, it does take up a bit of time. Plenty of ice deposits anyway around. It's nice. Might be in the way a little bit. How's this guy doing? Hasn't received anything yet, so that's fine. And to eat into our power. You know what? It's probably just worth shutting that down for now. We're not really using it for much. Starting to get materials in, which is nice. Send that guy off. We don't really need much in here. It's actually full, to be fair. Just leave that for now. I think this is starting to back up, so we'll turn you on now. Oh, I made a boo-boo. I needed one of these guys, didn't I? Regular smelting factory. Right, okay, so turn you off. Wouldn't let me click there. Right, then what I'll do is I'm actually just going to mine out. Yeah, I'm going to mine out a little bit more of this. It's not letting me right click. Not letting me right click for some strange reason. Yeah, it's really not letting me right click. Right, so what I want to do is I'm just going to mine some of this out. It's not letting me right click for some strange reason. Must be a bug. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick one of these guys. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to change the priority of this, like over here first. Now what I'm going to do quickly is I'm just going to increase these guys by a little bit just so then we can get this mined out a bit quicker. That was my fault. Forgot that you need the factories. Can't wait to get the multi-regolith, and then that should speed up this area a lot better. Yet again, I'm going to move all of this around. I'm actually going to start extending this out quite a bit down here as well, so we're ready. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stick that there actually. Just to get that one last bit there mined out. And guys, get that one rock there mined, please. Not sure why right click isn't working. It's a bit annoying. Especially when I use it all the time. That bit mine for me. Oops, wrong buttons. I said I was going to put it there. Yeah. And then what we'll do is we'll get a... Can't get storage straight up set. It's annoying that right click's not working. I'm going to have to fix that. Because what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to... I need right click to work so I can actually delete things. Right now I can't right click to delete. Not sure why right click's not working.
Research complete.
Right, let's start out research. Okay, it looks like blue's almost done, so let's get something lined up. And the blue, get you in. Orange and green's got quite a long time to go, so... Ah, there we go, I fixed it. Right, okay, so what we're going to do is, we're actually going to do from here. New conveyor belt. Probably down to, like, say... there.
Research complete.
And then... off over this way. Then sort of... down and around. Okay, let's confirm that. What we'll do is we'll get rid of the rest of this. Build that. This guy needs power. There we go. Should have power now. And you're going to make titanium oxides. Okay, we're working on this nicely. Roller mill might be a good one to put next. Roller mill next after that.
What am I expecting to be done next? Probably social. So in social, I guess what we'll do is we'll have probably do vents next, I guess. Actually, no, let's not do vents. Let's do oxygen system, because we're going to need oxygen next. We're just slowly going through here. We are bleeding into our power reserves right now. Quite a bit. So what we could do is we could turn you off, because you're using up a lot of energy. 3.4 days. I don't know how many days of night we've got left. 3 days, 2 hours. All right. Now why are we not building you? We don't have the titanium plates. Which is a bit worrying. I do need a rolling mill for. Actually, how much is a rolling mill? I know we haven't unlocked it yet, but it requires microprocessors. Okay, we don't have that yet. You're gonna store components when we get around to it. I guess what we could do is we could shut down a couple of machines just to help us get through the night a little bit. I'll still looking. I will shut you down. Absolutely, flying through the beginning stages here. I guess what we'll do is we'll just convert these guys mostly back. Everything over here seems to be working reasonably well. Which we got 2 days, and we've got more than enough power to last. Oh, looks like we've completed that research, so we can now start getting rid of those, which is nice. Guess what I can tell these guys to do then is I want to start clearing out this back area here. This is where I'm going to start putting I'm going to start putting, well, this is where the colonists are going to go when we get those. They're going to go back over here. Just because there's a lot of room here. It's near this guy here, and, well, production's going to come down here. So we'll just start, we'll start getting everything ready. That ice deposit's going to go up here and go into, like, the ice maker and stuff. But yeah, everything seems to be good. Research completed. We're not wasting any science points as of yet. That guy's going to be finished when that guy's done. Social, do I need it to line up anything else? Probably. We're actually researching this. Guess I'll queue that guy up ready. You build a component factory, which we're in the process of doing, but we're down on titanium plates, which is not great. Trying to also get through the night right now. We're at dawn in about 7 hours. Two hours. Got enough to last. Just enough to last. This here should start to be going up here in a second, hopefully. There we go. We should now be, hopefully, in a second, start producing electricity. Well, where's Dawn? Ah, here it is here. It's slowly creeping across our crater. So I guess it literally does depend on where your solar panels are. If you put your solar panels all the way over here, it would start producing electricity a little bit quicker. There we go. They're all starting to come out into the sun now. And we should be producing electricity. Doesn't look like it though, does it? Right, let's knock down a couple more solar panels. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We're still draining power. Oh, there we go. We're actually producing power again. I think we're right there on the edge of not really producing it. I think obviously because we've expanded so much downstairs, we're using up a lot more power. But yeah, we need to get a little bit more of that in. I guess what we could do is we could probably put a couple more batteries in. I'm just going to put one more row of batteries in. Whoops. I always forget like what button does what. That'll be my raw batteries. And then how do I want to connect these guys up? Probably just like that for now. Yeah, the battery's built. We've got enough materials for it. Like right now, I think what I really want to do is I want to prioritize these guys. Then the batteries. Got the mining drones down here doing mining droney bits. What have I used all my titanium plates on? Is my question. I used it on like storage or something. Yeah, I think I've used it on one too many bits of storage. Since this guy's not really getting used, let's dismantle it. Hopefully get some plates back. Is my idea. Means I should be able to build this now. If I have to, I can also remove this for now. I'm going to move all of this in the near future anyway, so there we go. And then I need to build a rolling mill, which I don't think I've researched yet. She's in the process of getting researched. She's currently here. Like the next thing to get researched after this guy. You can get turned off for the moment. You can get turned on though. You can get turned back on. Alright, what does a roller mill require? Do I have enough of those to build that? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I just need to unlock it first. Let's just jump back into the research tree here just a little bit just to see what we've got lined up. Okay, so as soon as that one finishes, that one goes. That one's going to take a while. That one's already got something lined up. Yeah, okay, so research I'm quite happy with for a short period of time. We're producing things. We're doing bits. I guess we can start making more of these because I think we're running. Yeah, we're running low. The smart concrete needs to be on the agenda. Eventually, what we're going to do is we're going to use this slag to create better stuff. But we'll just get like the basics in first. Why isn't this exiting? Did I not quite get that? No, I didn't. Okay, there you go. I missed a stage on that one. There we go. That there should be pushing that out now, which should be good. Looks like this is mostly getting mined out, which is nice. Getting ready for colonists as well. I know what's coming, so we need to get that ready. And we need to build a landing platform, which I don't know if we've got yet. Nope, we do not have it researched yet, which I think is the current research which is ongoing. Oh, I took it out by the looks of it. Where is it? Where's the landing platform? I'm sure I had it in. Yeah, I have got the landing platform. There we go, there's our first landing platform. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put it there. These guys can go ahead and build this. We should have nearly enough resources for it. We're getting there. How's power going? We've got more battery production. Right, okay, I'm going to put another line of solar in. I have a feeling we don't have enough solar. And then what I'll do is I'll connect that over there like so. Another line of solar in to help us increase our battery capacity. Means that we don't have to turn off productions at night, which is always fun. A little bit of micromanaging. I really want to like start destroying some of this stuff over here though. Get a little bit of resources back, but I don't know where the salvaging section is yet. Get the medium solar panels as well, I think might be the next step we go down. Okay, orange is almost done. Green's almost done as well. We're getting there. Solar panels should be nicely built in. Doesn't really take them that long to build them, but yeah. We really need to get the roller mill research done. Actually, what does the roller mill, what materials does it require? Oh, it just literally requires titanium, which we'll have production here for. We're getting a nice little surplus there as well.
Research complete.
what I'm going to do is I'm also going to turn all of these guys on so they can actually put stuff in them. I always find allowing them to put stuff into things is always good. There's the oxygen generation system done. So we've really dramatically dropped this down. What else do we need to research now? Let's have a look. Okay, we can get the multi-regolith in there. So let's get the multi-regolith refinery in there, because that's going to be a nice, good step up from what we've currently got, which means I can redesign everything around these guys. I'm gonna put one down for now, but I'm gonna set them out so I can get like a second one in. We're gonna have probably 4 of them total. By the time we get everything done, we'll have 4. Sounds like a lot 4, but trust me, by the time we get towards like the next 20 episodes up or something like that, we're gonna need it. Anything I want to research in here in the blue tree? Expedition Center might be a good one. Probably going to go for the electric pylon and then get the medium panels in. I think might be a good starting point for that. Getting research in. Looks like we're starting to get a lot of that in. Right, let's have a look upstairs, see how the solar panels are coming along. Looks like it's the smart concrete now, which is taking its sweet time. I'd love to get my solar panels in and built, but right now they're not really doing much. How many days worth of electric have we got? Doesn't actually tell me. You used to be able to hover over it. Monthly reports? Oh, we get monthly reports now. So yeah, there we go. You can see the amount of money, the debts payout is nothing. Total expenses is nothing. Remaining is ours. We're not doing so bad. Just need to figure out where the salvage button is. Getting rid of some of those. Because if we have to, we can build up solar panels up here, and then, well, as soon as we get the medium ones, I'm going to eventually get rid of everything small and start putting medium in. What we got here? You know what? I don't really need that yet. I need solar panels more. Right, I think things are starting to get a little bit backed up. They're not really. Quite good. Once things start to get backed up, we can start shutting things down a little bit just to conserve power overnight. It is like 2 weeks of lunar night. Every time. Okay, just slowly mining out over here. We've only got 2 drones doing that, which is fine. We can get more drones eventually as time goes on. We get more like hauling drones and stuff like that. Like all these will get moved eventually, just not right now. Everything's getting tidied up though. It's not too bad for being tidy. Yeah, right now we're just waiting for things to complete. We just got another autosave. Right, these guys are... They're getting there. Do we have any blue targeted? Yeah, we do. Okay, cool. Got good to go. I always just like to keep an eye on the research. The research is one of those things you've always got to make sure that you keep an eye on all of these at all times. Like, as you guys can see, we've got 27 days and 57 days of research here. We've got obviously 140 days for 441 days extra. We've only got 260s. One of them's on 27 days left remaining. The other one's on 57, and over here we've got the same thing here. So we just got to make sure we don't waste anything. But yeah, we're starting to get into sunset here in about a day and 4 hours. So we're going to be running functionally off of batteries. And the max consumption's about 105 right now. There you go, you can start to see it's starting to drop off as the sun's starting to get lower. And we're starting to head into lunar night. Looks like last time my solar panels got built, which is good. They all seem to be connected reasonably well, which is good. These guys are all ready to rock and roll. Guess now what I'll do is I'll now start to begin to build that landing platform, which we started to build and just briefly cancelled for a little bit, where we had a few bits to sort out. Now we sorted out those few bits, we're good. That's production down here going. It's actually reasonably well. This guy's full. I guess what we'll do is we'll let that run a little bit longer. Okay, it all seems to be running reasonably well. Okay, it's starting to get full. Wait until that blacks up anyway, so we're good. We're not really making any components as of yet. We've still got 7 left. Really, we need the roller mill in next, which we are currently, I think, researching. Yeah, we are. Almost about halfway done. It's 6.8 days to go. And we're now starting to go, so we've got about 17 days, 17.8 days. We're good there. What's happened here? Looks like we've got things we need to do. Prepare. Also, not really bothered that's shut down right now because this guy here is producing like crazy. He's pretty much full of stuff. That's roughly the middle there, isn't it? I'd say that's the middle there. Slightly off middle that. Don't think that's going to be a huge deal anyway. Put another electric pole down there eventually. Right now I want them to start building this. We should have roughly enough smart concrete for it. Right now we're not really using any smart concrete for anything right now, so I should be churning it out. It's 100% efficient as well at the moment. These guys are all up there with the efficiency. Which is good. At 98% efficiency is probably because of the power. Power related stuff. How many days we got left? 16. Yeah, more than enough to get us through a lunar night. The batteries wasn't even 100% either, which is good. I do really want to put another row of batteries in, but I really want to deconstruct this first. Like, one thing you don't really want to do with batteries is you don't want to deconstruct them during the night. You want to do them right at the beginning of the lunar day, because that's when they should be most depleted. Panels you can do at night. Like right now, if I wanted to deconstruct any of these, now would be the time to do it and rebuild them in the middle of the night. They're not producing anything, so it would make sense. Deconstruct all of these, put mediums in, go from there. That gap there's really winding me up though. I like everything to be nice and neat and straight, like this bottom row is. Yeah, we'll fix that eventually. Just making that smart concrete very, very slowly. Gonna get this roll and mill in here eventually as well. About 4 days left, so beginning of the next day we should have it. These guys aren't fixing this, but that's fine because they're focusing on upstairs first, which is what I want them to do. These guys are slowly mining out this area, which is nice because this is where I'm going to be putting colonists eventually. Back here. Squeeze them in here. Probably have like the ice production and stuff over here, and then we'll expand out over this way. Even this way probably, once this mine's fully dried up. Which that's going to be a little while from now, so we've got plenty of ice to keep us going as well. Oh, this guy's broken down. What I'm going to do then is I'm just going to go put priority of that guy up. Hopefully the next brick they should take from here should go all the way over here. Fix this guy. How's this guy doing? 25 of 40.
Research complete.
Okay, there's 2, or 1 even. I should take 1 over there instantly. Yep, there he goes. Research complete. Which means we're now wasting green, which is not good. I've got nothing in green right now. Let's do food. Pretty much I've got everything what I need for like the basics of getting colonists. We've got living quarter walls, we've got electricity, we can power up the place. We've got food production. Probably need medical block as well, which we'll probably go for next. I don't really need CPU as of yet. If we have a look up here, this is our CPU currently. We've got 200. We're only using 123 of 200, so we're getting there slowly, but we are getting there. How's this guy going? Okay, to be fair. The rest of this should be coming up here. We're almost there. I could probably put down 2 of these, but I'm going to be moving this here eventually. Obviously get the rare elements in a bit. Here should be good. Wish I could boost the efficiency of this. You can, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to promote you back down to normal. I'm going to promote you back up to high priority just so that gets repaired itself. not too far off of the next next little push here. After that, I'll be the roller mill, which is almost done. Yeah, I've got the next blue already lined up. Got the next orange already lined up. Green's already going. After that, I'll probably get the medical block for those guys. Don't need carbon factory yet. Get rid of that. Probably get this going next, I think. Doing well though. But there we go. Priority of that can come back down. Back down to normal. You broken down again? Yeah, again, I don't really need... So you know what? You can just get down to like normal priority. Don't really need you yet. Upstairs can get done first. How's it going? 9 more to go. How's our power going? 11.4 days. More than enough. Which is good. How's our roller mill done? Almost done. There you go. Roller mill is now done. Research complete.
Research complete.
The blue's got that ready. Okay. There you go. Blue's also done, which means we've got better drones, which means I'm going to get the drone oxide up and running, I think. Probably get those as well eventually. Yeah, get these and then get the bigger solar panels, I think is a good idea. What else do we need to do down here? Right, let's get the roller mill in, shall we? You in there? We should have majority of these materials. Keeps them busy for a little bit while we do bits and pieces. So I'm not really doing any drilling at this present moment in time. I'll get those guys changed out so they're not idle. And then they should bring in the rest of the components and microchips and stuff like that. The only thing we're not going to have is the smart concrete, as we are only 5 away from having that one done. Having the roller mill is going to help out a lot, actually. Be able to turn some of this into other bits and pieces. I can also, like, say, toggle that off as well, just so like all the spare stuff goes into here. Yeah, we just need the smart concrete now, and then we're done. I think that's like the only thing we are relying on right now is smart concrete to be made. You know what, it might actually be worth just to speed things up, it might be worth just putting a pressure module next to this guy. smart concrete. Because we're going to need a lot of it. Wow, they built that like so quick. But yeah, just to get this guy up and running and working a little bit quicker as well. Means we're using a little bit more power, but we are about to head into Lunar Day in about 3 days, 16 hours, which we got 7 days. We've got plenty of electricity left. That's another thing I didn't do, is I didn't put anything down here for power, did I? Love this song. We're actually down on here. Smart concrete. Makes sense. Oh, it's done. Building it.
Everything is ready for trading. To sell your surplus resources, go to the online market section of the control center.
Okay, you got it. So go in here.
Now select market at the top of the screen. You can not only sell missing resources, but also buy them. Since we are currently trying to restore our budget, go to the Sell tab. If you select an available resource on the left side of the screen, you'll see the fluctuations and its cost on the right side. To send a resource for sale, select the appropriate option in the bottom right corner of the screen. Director, you should carefully monitor supply and demand. The more resources of a specific type you put on the market, the lower their price will be.
We're probably never really going to sell this type of stuff unless if we need a very, very quick influx of cash. We're probably going to be spending most of the time in the component in the contract market, really. But yeah, we're going to hold off on the contract market just for a little bit. But now we can turn that guy off. Actually, I don't think he actually does take any power. He just takes up CPU. But yeah, we'll just leave him on for now. But now all of our smart concrete should now be going down into this guy, which we've now got 2 down here, which is good. And these guys, we're now doubling the production. Yeah, average efficiency will go sky high eventually. The only thing is though, right now, I need that built really first. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the priority of that guy up first, just so then they put all of the smart concrete into that. Build the power infrastructure first. Because if this gets built first, it'll bitch that it doesn't have enough. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to say keep 10. Can I actually... There you go, I can tell it to keep 10 in there at all times. And it should then start pushing this down here. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to increase that up to say 50. I keep 50 in there at all times. It's good that you can do that, because then I can always keep a surplus in here and not have them coming down here. Right now everything's going into this guy. Yep, there you go. Power's now built. This guy now will get the smart concrete down here, and that'll be our rolling mill. Sort of done. And what I'll do is I'll just do a little bit of... what we'll do is we'll build one of those. And then what we'll do is we'll select the thing and we'll say titanium plates. And they'll build that as well for me. Hopefully they build that first before that. It should do. Put that up there first. How long is the video? It's about a time. See if we can build this first, and then we'll. Yeah, you can see the literally just running and grabbing stuff like straight away. We're about to hit lunar day in about 15 hours. This is almost done. It needs to think about one more cycle. Efficiency's still going up. Also, if one of these two breaks down, we have another which is still producing stuff as well, which is good. The reason I'm putting these guys down here is just so then we can somewhere to store them. It's probably going to get all ripped out. But we need one more. Everything else seems to be working pretty well, actually. Titanium production seems to be going reasonable. Oh, there we go. It's done.
Objective achieved.
We only have
We
one more
a
of these.
message on the emergency channel. I'll put it on the screen.
Put it on the screen.
Attention. This is Arthur Moore, commander of the Hope 2 orbital station. The station has sustained severe damage from multiple collisions. We have lost key control modules. A hard moon landing will occur in the coming weeks. Request assistance from anyone who hears this message. All crew members are ordered to take shelter in Block 4. I repeat.
Alright.
The debris from the meteorite impact must have gotten Hope 2. I'm already contacting Crust to report it.
Alright. Crust is aware of the situation with Hope 2, and there's already work on... Okay, we'll need assistance in the search of resources, blah 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 blah. Your base is ideal for this. We are ready to provide the necessary support and equipment to complete the task. All that remains is to confirm that you're willing to participate. Alright.
With all due respect, Director, I do not share your doubts. People are in danger, and if it's in our power to help them, we must do so.
And that we will. I'm just going to set that to disable.
With all due respect, Alice, altruism has clouded your judgment. Crust is clearly asking for grant aid that we cannot afford right now. I suggest we focus on restoring production and resuming shipments to Earth, where resources are urgently needed right now. Also, I've negotiated a prepayment with FASM. We can use their funds if we start reestablishing the contract system now.
All you care about is profit. If that's the case, think of the technology Crust will provide. It's worth as much as our base in its current state.
We're currently wasting science points, so I just need to go sort that out quickly. Green. Let's get medical block. Okay.
Do we pay a fair price for their technology? Don't forget, Director, by accepting Crust's offer, we will allow them to decide how our base is developed. We'll have to focus on the construction of the living quarters and postpone the expansion of high-tech manufacturing and investigation of the meteorite case.
Crust is going to accommodate the surviving Hope 2 crew members at your base in exchange for equipment and technologies for us to carry out a rescue mission. If you accept Crust's offer, you will lose access to the FASM contract, for which the corporation is willing to pay upfront.
So we can accommodate the station of crew at my base, or we need to focus on restoring supplies deliveries to Earth. Because there's people in need, we're going to go with the we'll accommodate the crew, because we've researched a bit for it already, so we're already like sort of like progressed in a certain way. So let's go with that.
Good choice. You need to establish contact with the station, assist the commander with the evacuation, and then transport the team to your base. You should have living quarters suitable for sustaining life by then.
Alright.
Begin preparations for the construction of the living quarters immediately. It is a complex and resource-intensive structure, so maximize and optimize production so you're ready when survivors arrive. In summary, your main tasks are: contact the station and ensure the transport of the crew to your base. Construct a residential facility with life support systems. We will send a research plan and transportation for search and rescue operations shortly.
Alright.
We've barely recovered from the explosion. Now
Oh, we
our
have?
base is just a couple of mining and processing modules. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to save the crew, but it'll be almost impossible in such a short amount of time.
I think we'll be able to do it. We'll be alright.
We definitely can't do it alone. I will send a request to colleagues and inform you when new information becomes available.
Indeed, the timing's not ideal. However, we still have the ability to break down the task and move towards our goal with small steps.
Director, we managed to dispatch the Research Rover Scout. It's essential for your next mission. Examine the satellite repeater and make contact with the Hope 2 crew. Mr. Ratchet will help you sort out the controls. You're free to use data that will help with the mission. Some of it will expedite the research. Professor Wilfrey knows what to do with it. However, remember that all ship logs, crew records, and other materials related to the incident are the property of Crust. Your company has no authority to examine this information.
Alright.
Ratchet, have you heard the news? Crust put you in charge of the new toy. We don't have much time to contact the crew, so helping the director get the rover to the repeater is your top priority.
Not only did we lose almost all of our equipment, but we also turned out to be the last hope for Crust and the Hope Station. Anyway, Director, we're in a hurry. Land the cargo pod with the rover and we'll proceed.
Okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to stop this one here, actually. We're probably not going to call in this rover yet. Just because I really want to get more production set up and everything first. And I have no idea why. This is not spitting anything out. Did I miss a thing? I think I did. Keep on doing that. I like missed like the tiniest little bit of conveyor. There you go. Let's start spitting that out. One of these have now got in. There we go. We're starting to produce titanium plates. Not bad. Or we could put another one of these guys in and actually get a little bit more. Actually, it might be a better idea that actually. Let's get number 2 put in. Let's get a smelting furnace put next to the smelting furnace. Just help us get a little bit more titanium. And this is where power is now going to become an issue. There should be that good to go, which means we should be smelting more of these, get most of these going as well. But right, what I'm going to do is we're into Lunar Day now as well, which means we're going to be charging our batteries. We've still got quite a lot of power left over. We're not going to call this in as of yet, just because then we're going to have to go progress with the story a little bit. We want to get things started getting built downstairs. I want to do a little bit more research before we have to start building all of this stuff, because this stuff is really going to be it's going to be a bit hard, to be fair, because a lot of this requires a few more bits and pieces. But yeah, for now, that's going to be it for this one. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode, and hopefully I will catch you guys all in the next one. But if you've liked it, hit the like button. If not, the dislike button's always right next door. Hit subscribe if you guys haven't already. Other than that, end this one right here, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.
What the fuck are you doing, Morgan?